Hey y'all, it's been a minute, but I'm back showing y'all how I made this water wave flip over unit. It's so cute. So it's a new year. I wanted a new hairstyle. Now I am active in the gym, very active. I sweat a lot. I originally wanted a sew-in, but because I sweat so much and my scalp get really itchy and needs to breathe, I had to do what I always do and make a wig. So these are the bundles that I got from my vendor. I did get 3 18-inch water wave bundles. Y'all look at the curls. Okay, once you wash it, it becomes a lot more wavy. But the hair is so beautiful. Y'all know I love me curly hair and wavy hair. And then this is a 5x5 HD lace closure. The knots are super small. And the closure is just doing exactly what it's supposed to do, okay? Small knots, that's exactly how we like it. And then I'm basically just going to start the process of making a wig. So we get the wig stand. I got a size large head, so that's a size 23 canvas head. We're putting the wig cap on top of the canvas head. I'm still using the Q-Fit brand until I can find a wholesale vendor for caps. Which I'm probably not going to find one because I haven't been actively looking for one. I would have to actively look for one to find one, and I just ain't make the time to do it. So the Q-Fit caps is what it is. I'm getting that on there, and then again, I did say this would be a flip over, so I am putting the closure to the side. Now, technically for a flip over method, you don't have to put the lace closure on the side. You can do it right in the middle and just flip the hair over from the middle, but I just wanted to do something different. I just put it on the side, pinned it down, braided it up, and started stitching it. Now, recently, you guys, I did say that I was ready to retire from wig making. I had went live on Instagram and I was like, I'm tired. Like, I'm done. I'm fed up. I'm retiring from the hair industry. I just want to do coaching. That's it. But yeah, I lied. I'm not ready to leave it. I think I was just really stressed and overwhelmed. Last year, 2023 and 2024 were some really trying and difficult times for me on a personal level, just in my personal life. A lot had happened and went wrong, or just not went wrong, but a lot had taken place. And I just mentally and emotionally wasn't there. And then everything just kept falling apart. My vlogging camera broke. My MacBook broke, right? My relationship was over. I lost a child. It was just like random things back to back. My car got in an accident. It was just like, Lord, give me a break. I wasn't getting no breaks. And I was just really overwhelmed and stressed, and mentally I just was not there. Then with the business, I kept getting chargebacks. Customers just wasn't happy. I did everything right, and they just not reading policies and stuff. Y'all, it had got really bad. But I'm happy to say that I'm back in a good space mentally, and I'm ready to work. I don't want to quit making wigs and stuff. I definitely feel like prioritizing your mental health and self-care is so important. I feel like that is why I'm back today, because I prioritized that. All last year, I really was in the gym just working on my fitness and just walking outside, getting a lot of mental clarity. And yeah, I'm back in a good space. So yeah, we're going to keep making wigs. But as y'all can see, I'm on the sewing machine. I'm just stitching everything down. I already showed y'all the outline and stuff like that. So we're getting this stitched down, and then after it is stitched down, of course, we're going to bleach the knots and all of that good stuff. If anybody need like a detailed breakdown on exactly how to make wigs on the sewing machine, how to use the sewing machine if you've never used one before, if you're a beginner and you want to learn how to make wigs for yourself or just get in a wig business, I do have courses. So I will put the link in the description box for anybody that's interested. It's extremely affordable. When I first released the classes, it had to be almost $2,000. I think today it's $100 or under $100. So it's extremely affordable. And then I got the pay in for option on the website too. So you can make payments on that, okay? But yeah, if you're one of them people, you can pick up what I'm putting down. You can just watch this video. You can follow it, and you can make a wig doing that. Then I'm happy. I'm happy you're here and you're watching the video. But yeah, so this is what the stitches look like on the inside of the cap. Really good. We got some bleach and some 30 volume developer, and we're just gonna mix that up really well until we get the consistency that we like. And I'm using a Blonde Me, I think it's called Blonde Me powder. It's not my first choice. My first choice is Ion, but y'all, I cannot find it. The Ion, dang, what was it? The charcoal. I can't find it nowhere. So I just use what they have available. You can really use it. To be honest, you can use any powder bleach and developer. You can use whatever you like, honestly. You just got to know how long to leave it on there for. The whole goal with bleaching knots is you want the knots to go from black to blonde. Because if it gets to blonde, once you put your makeup over it, it's just gonna turn it brown. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you do makeup, like if you want, I don't know what I want to say. I was trying to make an analogy and I don't think it's gonna make sense. Kind of like when you do makeup, like if you want to do something on your eyelid, you got to put down like a white base first before you put it on the color so the color can pop. It's kind of like with the knots. If you get the knots bleached and lifted all the way to 613, then you can like put any color on there and it's gonna be blended. It's gonna work out. See, I don't think the analogy worked, but yeah, that's the goal. Now with this, I probably could have left it on like 10 minutes longer. It probably wouldn't have went to blonde, but child, I'm in a rush. I am impatient when it comes to me. When I'm doing something for myself, I feel like my wigs never come out as good as my customer wigs. I don't know. Maybe I got to trick myself, or it's like mental, like make myself believe that I'm making a wig for my customer instead of it being a wig for me, because their wigs always turn out way better than mine. But I should have left the bleach on there a little longer. It was a little brassy, which is why I'm using the blue shampoo, because the blue shampoo will cancel out that brassiness. But if I left it on a little longer, I would have just used purple shampoo and got that rinsed out. But yeah, honestly, you just don't want the knots to be black. And when you put the makeup on it, the makeup should make the knots disappear after you bleached it. And that's what's going to give the scalp look, you know. But you also got to know your correct shade. If you put the wrong shade makeup, your lace is going to show. It's going to show. And then you also got to take into account that makeup oxidizes. So yeah, when it comes to like blending your lace with your skin, if you are a beginner, that is something that you have to experiment with to see if you should just use powder. Like sometimes I just use a contour powder, but then also sometimes I use concealer, the Ruby Kisses concealer, or sometimes I use a combination of both. It just depends. With the concealer, that is the one that oxidizes, so it might turn orange over time and you're gonna have to wash it out and redo it. With a contour powder, that don't oxidize because it's powder, but you might have to keep applying it, because if you sweat, you get what I'm saying, like the powder and you sweat, yeah, y'all get it. But yeah, so this is how it turned out after it was air dried or washed or whatever. I told you I want a flip over method. This is exactly how I want to flip it. But I don't make a lot of flip over wigs, so I'm still trying to perfect exactly how I want to do it. I don't like to have like a lot of flyaways or just hair not put in place. So that's why I started with the wax stick and hot combing it. But also, I was trying to keep in mind, like, if I hot comb it, it's going to make it flat. It's basically just going to be a side part. Flip over has a little bit more oomph, a little bit more volume. You get what I'm saying? So I did, like, hot comb it off to the side a little bit, but I kept a little section that I hot combed back, just to, like, keep it a little fluffy, if that makes sense. But that was something I was keeping in the back of my mind. I don't want to make it too flat, because it ain't going to give the volume and the fullness that I wanted from it being a flip over. So yeah, as y'all can see, I'm starting to like hot comb it back or whatever to keep like that flip over effect in the front. Is effect or effect? I don't know. But then I do like baby hairs. As a girl with a big old head, a huge forehead, I wear my wigs on my head, and I love baby hairs because anything to cover up a big head is a good thing for a big-headed girl. So I love baby hairs. So I did go in and add baby hairs as well. And I ain't gonna lie, even after this video is recorded and you see the final look, my baby hairs was too thin for me. I like big, fluffy, thick baby hairs. My personal preference. I know some people hate them. I know some people hate baby hairs altogether. They're like, leave them in the past, leave them baby hairs in 2024. Sorry, I love them. I love baby hairs, and I love them really thick, full, and fluffy. So, again, the way y'all see it in the video today, I actually made them fluffier, but I still feel like this came out really well. But yeah, so with the water wave, I like wavy hair. I'm starting to realize I really love wavy hair because curly hair is cute, but wavy is as close to curly as you can get, if that makes sense. Because I really like curly hair, but curly hair is high maintenance. It's high maintenance. I do feel like the curly hair I offer is much easier to maintain compared to other curly hairs on the market. But even then, like, you still got to refresh the curls almost every 3 to 4 days. You got to spray it down with water. You got to define it. You can't just go to sleep with your hair any type of way. You really got to braid your hair down, twist it down, wrap it up, pin it up. And it just be a lot. But with wavy hair, it don't take much. Like, it's like, it's more get up and go. You know, it might only need to be refreshed once a week. Curly hair every couple days, every 3 to 4 days. It's just too much. But yeah, I'm spraying it down with water just to get it nice and defined in my dimming brush. And then yeah, we basically completed this look, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I am going to add a clip of what it looked like on my head. But yeah, I'm just getting it shaped or whatever. Getting it nice and defined. Okay, water wave. This is cute. I'm probably going to wear this wig all the way to spring break, knowing me. This is the perfect hair for spring break, y'all. Y'all need to, if you thinking about spring break already and where you're going to go, and you think about your hair, put this hair on your list, okay? Put this hair on your list. But this is what it looked like on the mannequin, y'all. Look at those waves. It is so cute. And then basically, like, when it comes to installing, I just cut the lace. I get these zigzag scissors off of Amazon. All you got to do is, after the baby hairs have dried, just fold the baby hairs up and just cut the lace directly across. You don't got to do zigzag because the scissors are already zigzag. They cut in a zigzag design, or whatever you want to call it. It already cuts it in a zigzag. So all you got to do is cut straight across. Just fold those baby hairs up and out the way so you don't cut them. And then just cut directly across. That's all it is to it. And then again, you just add makeup to the lace, the bottom and the top. That's what I do. At the bottom, I add the Ruby Kisses 3D Face Creator. I think that's what it's called. I add that under the lace. On top of the lace, I add Black Radiance Contour Powder on top of the lace. But yeah, all I do is just put that on my head, and then this is what it's looking like. Okay, it's cute. Y'all see the weight loss in the face? Yes, your girl down 30 pounds. Okay,